y'all, it is Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend. It's actually 4th of July I'm filming this on, but I did wish y'all happy 4th on my channel yesterday. So yeah, I did my due diligence. So anyways, hope you guys are all had a fantastic weekend. Hope everybody's been safe. Hope everybody keeps their fingers. Fireworks are great, not for dogs. I don't know. My pups this year, I'm wondering how they're going to do, honestly, because when it storms out and it thunders and stuff, they look up to the sky, but they just don't really pay much attention to it. And these puppies are actually the first dogs I've ever had not to howl at the fire whistle. So yeah, my boys are a little different now. I don't know. We'll have to see what goes on. So hopefully they're not too upset by the fireworks this year. I did have a kind of a terrible week. My steroids did wear off. I just had it in Foul Friday. Of course, you know Foul Friday was filmed previously. So my week prior to that was pretty good, but my steroids did wear off. I went and saw my doctor's physician assistant, and she didn't want to give me a steroid shot. She's like, "You've had so many, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "I know, but this is an acute situation. I know the risks. I know, you know, what's going on, and this is the only option for me, so we just kind of got to do what we got to do till I can get my MRI." So yeah, as luck would have it, I have to wait until I get that MRI. And I sat 4.5 hours yesterday in my doctor's office in Mannington. So I drove 45 minutes away to go see him because our office here was closed today because of 4th of July. So yeah, so I had to go up there, or I would still be in a lot of misery right now. Honestly, it was terrible. I couldn't take it anymore, so I had to go in, and I got me a couple shots and I feel better. So like I said, I told him, I said, well, I guess this is just going to be a weekly thing until I can be seen. So, you know, just is what it is, and I'm trying to let it go as long as I can, you know. But pain is not good, like to live with that kind of pain. And I'm telling you honestly, it's a kind of pain that I just can't explain it. It's terrible. It's something that you just don't ever want to wish on anybody. Like it's terrible. It's awful. Yeah, so I don't even want to think about it. So when it returns, it's going to be just like, ah. So at any rate, out here in the grow space in the kitchen, we are at 75 degrees Fahrenheit and 61% humidity. Now, most of my spikes did go over. Now, could that have been because of the heat? Maybe. Yep. I mean, you know, me and Michael talked about that. The heat was, you know, the heat was pretty intense out here. And like I said, even though the air conditioning is running and it's not like a hot 75, it's cool, and these masks on these plants are cool. These ceramic pots hold the air conditioning so nicely. It's amazing. So it keeps your roots cooler, which is nice for Miltoniopsis. It really does help. But those blooms on my Hair Alexander have been out for a long time. So those are all gone. They all died off. I just actually watered it and snipped the dead things off, or dead spikes off of it. And Andrea West, her one spike went over. She still has this one, but it's not long. It's not long for this world. The old spikes on Princess Diana went over. This is the new one, and they are opening. So yes. So these will be around hopefully for a little while. So she's about the only one right now. This one, like I said, this Andrea West will be gone, so this one's really going to be the only one out here for a little while. She has backup coming. We have Miltoniopsis Rosellii. We've got two. There's another spike right there, and that spike right there. I knew she'd be coming about before long. Like I said, I really divided her and kind of set her back a little bit, but she did throw out new growths, and I knew as soon as they matured that they would spike. So, but right now she's pretty much so all that's going on, all that's happening in here. Linda Lingle, she's done too. She's over. I'm hoping some of the other, usually Lillian Nakamoto comes later, and so doesn't this one. What is that one? That is it's on the other side too. I always forget this one. It is Maui Mist Golden Gate. Yeah. So hopefully those two will sprout out. They do both have new growth, so yeah, should take off. So it shouldn't be too long. But yeah, so basically that's all that's going on out here. We definitely have another hot week coming up. We're going to be in the high 90s, or not hot, not really high, low to mid 90s. So it's going to be a terrible week coming up. So I'm going to have to really cool things off out here in the kitchen for these guys this week. So hang tight and let's go back to the grow space and see what's going on back there in that hot box. Hey y'all, it's Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Well, yeah, I done said that out there. I forgot we're starting over again here in the grow space. I am going to try to talk over the fans. So I'm going to try to talk loudly. Hopefully this will work. I may stop it right now and listen to it and see if it works, because it's just too hot in here today to stop the fans. So hang tight, guys, and let me check it out. Okay, I think you can tell I'm yelling, I think, but it does kind of work. So we're going to try to go with it. Like I said, it's just entirely too hot to be in here, like, without the fans going. And, you know, I'm trying to do the best I can, but it's terrible, guys. It's way, way, way too hot in here. As you can see up there, the Vanda Marie is still here. She does have a really nice, her first spike's about gone, but the second spike, it should be around a little bit longer because of the fact that it came out second. So, I will put you a nice picture in though, because I know she is way up there. And yeah, it's hard to zoom in on her. My beautiful Laelia purpurata carnea opened. Now if we can just get to see her. She's kind of facing the other way. If we can just spin her this way, kinda, sorta. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. She's just a kind of a off blooming for her. She snuck that spike out rather quickly after she had like 5 last time, I do believe. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Vanda Supatra Delight still has her spike here. That 9th spike is holding on strong and looking wonderful. Let's see, the Bulbo Daisy Chain, her bloom came on and went over. So she should have a few more coming though. She blooms readily a lot. She blooms really, really well for me. You can see my Hoya multiflora dumped a bunch of buds. So I've got buds hanging everywhere, buds all over the place. Yeah, so I don't know. Hannah Papau, her bloom is extending. Her bud spike is extending. Looking pretty good so far. My pretty white with pink lipped Phalaenopsis still has her nice little cluster there. And her second spike is producing buds, which is nice. Young Home Fragrance Lover is progressing with her buds sticking out here, looking pretty good. So far so good. And this one opened. She was a single bud all by itself, but this one opened. So very nice, very nice. That one always reminds me of Justin. Justin gifted me that plant, that one in Vanda Peaches. So I always think of him during times when those are blooming. So the beautiful Catasandra fanfare is still here. I did a spotlight on her, so be on the lookout for that. She's a very rare, very special plant, so I figured, you know, it was a good time to do a spotlight video on her. Beautiful foul blackjack is still here, looking great. Oh, and my my white with purple lip has one over here open now. She's kind of bunched up here because I do have a spike on Jonathan's Dark Joy. Yep, sneaking up there too. So, and of course, Beautiful Smiles, Foul Beautiful Smiles, is here and smiling beautifully today. Absolutely wonderful. She is my favorite fowl. My favorite fowl. I had this little girl down, the little Vanda falcata, and there is her second spike. This was a gift from Vincent, and this is first blooming for her. Very nice, and in a Roxy pot, Orchid 365. Yep, she made me that cute little Vanda falcata pot for it, and I'll show you the whole thing. It's absolutely adorable. But yep, this little falcata is going to bloom with a second spike. Very nice. Yeah, I had her down there for a minute to do some things. This cute little keiki on Young Home Fragrance Lover is making a bud. So that's cute. She is budding out there. Beautiful, beautiful Richard Mueller Copper Queen. Still here and looking fantastic. Very nice. Oh, I'll tell you, so much better with fans on, guys. I mean, it's still really hot, but when you turn them fans off, it just gets suffocatingly hot in here. It really does. This has a spike down here on one of my oncidiums. I forget what that is. Is that Rosy Sunset? That is yeah, that's Rosy Sunset Pacific Satin. Has a nice spike on her there. So let's go around. Need to get these Hoyas moved. They are, oh, that one's growed up in the cup on top. That's nice. I need to get these guys moved around. Yeah, I didn't realize it was growing up in the cup, so we'll put that over that way so she can grow that direction. I need to get the Hoya wall done desperately. As you can see, the Hoyas are just maddening over here. Me and Nicole was talking about it. She's like, that commungiana, however you say it. She's like, it's just like a weed. And I'm like, I know, it really is, isn't it? So I really, really need to get these guys moved over there. Nothing so much going on over here, really. Hoya Fitchy is open. Oh, I love Hoya Fitchy. She's so pretty. This one is not open yet. This one shouldn't be long, and it should be open. Yeah, Hoya Fitchy's cute. Absolutely cute. And she has these amazing leaves. Like, her leaves are really nice. So when she's not in bloom, she's not so bad to look at. Let's see. Zooming through here a little bit. Oh, this peduncle's over on Natalie. I missed it. Dang it. But she'll have another one right here. I don't know how I missed that one. It must have really came out quickly. And Carrie Eyes is gone too. I didn't realize hers fell off, but they did. So Hoya Carrie Eyes is gone. Let's see what's going on. I can't remember. Possibly, yeah, and you might be able to see it there. That might be a bud in my Digbiana. Now, I just did do an up pot on her, so hopefully it shouldn't have messed with it, because I actually got her that specific bulb in. I got her roots in media and stuff now, so it should help if anything. So hopefully that is a bud, and I would love to see her. That would be a first time bloom on Digbiana for me. So let's cross our fingers for that one. Peeking over the top back there is still the Black Comet. And I thought I moved her into a better place where we could see her better, but not really. But she is making more buds on top. So hopefully maybe I can move her around and set her in a better place for us to see those blooms better next time. Over here, I gotta cut the spike on Richard Mueller. It is done. Nothing really going on. Super stoked about Amphion Cherry Pie's new growth. I hope to see a bud out of her this year. And that's about all up there. Down here, the buds are forming on this cute little Cecil's Little Jewel. So hers are getting ready to progress. They're actually progressed into bulbs, buds now. Bulbs. Blah 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 blah. Spit it out, Bala. Nothing else really going on up here. Hopefully, I'd love to see this Richard Mueller bloom. This is a new one, but we'll see. It might. It's might bloom on that brand new growth there. That would be awesome. Down here, nothing else is really going on. Still watching this beautiful new growth and sheath on Ludmaniana cerulean. That one usually does bloom for me. It doesn't give me too much fits. I have I have the purple Ludmanianas that make me crazy. They won't bloom for me. But the cerulean seems to do okay. Up here, way up, the Canema Azazure Sky is still here. And she's a little kind of twisted up. I don't know why. Maybe because it was a single bloom. But yeah, her little sepal's a little twisted. This little girl is going over. She's got just a couple left. The Golden Sunburst. So everybody else up there is doing pretty well. Down here, nothing else much going on except for this gorgeous rare white Richard Mueller. Absolutely beautiful. She is a rare one too. You don't ever see a pure white Richard Mueller. So she is rare. And I not yet. I think we got a spike in there, but we probably will have. And that is I forget what that is. And the thing's on the other side. I'll let you know about it later if it does decide it's gonna spike. Down here, nothing's still going on either. I'm hoping this came from Justin too. This is Cool Owl's Treat. Hopefully this new growth here with a sheath will bloom. Still waiting to see if Pamela Harrington's going to do anything. She's got 3 massive new growths. And yeah, I'm hopeful that they will bloom. hopefully we'll get a bloom out of one of them. It would be grand if we could get all three. So, over here, the beautiful, I think last week, I called it Phalaenopsis. I was all a wreck last week. This is Dendrovium Evergreen. Very nice. Very beautiful. Wait, I had these guys down on the table for a minute. So this is the Richard Mueller cross. This is Procativola Maui Yellow Stars. So nice, two nice blooms on her. This one just came in. This is Prostechia Mariae. Can't wait for her to open. Shouldn't be too much longer. That lip should unfurl, but she is kind of upside down, and I could show her to you. Yeah, so she should unfurl nicely. So hopefully. Over here, Cyclopsis went kerplunk. So she's done for now. Hopefully going to produce another bloom. Lone Star Blonde ditched her 2 blooms there. So those are over with now, for now. Down here, the beautiful, beautiful Timpansis, Semi-Alba. Such a cutie. Smells amazing. Smells amazing. She really does. It smells so, so good. Then we have the beautiful Diddiary. Has 2 blooms back there. One getting ready to go over. 2 blooms here. This keikie's putting out a bloom. And the keiki over here is putting out a bud. That's what I mean by how when these guys mature, they make keikies, which is nice. But they get caught up in the roots and everything of the plant, which is kind of tough. Like you see all these keikies. Oh, Lord, that one has a, I didn't realize that one has a bud too. So yeah, the keikies will bloom. I mean, she'll be full of buds, but they just have such a hard time making it out, and their spurs unraveling because of all of the roots and being crammed in there. So yeah, isn't that crazy? She's just so full of blooms and everything. She's beautiful. I absolutely love Diddiary. She's very nice. Very, very nice. Then we have this cutie here. This little, let's see if we can get it focused on her. This cute little, this is Cattleya. I think it's Cattleya. I think. Or no, it's Cattleya landate. So I thought it was Cattleya landate, but it's Cattleya landate crossed with Epimagnolia. Look how nice that is. Very cute. Very cute. Fragrant. She's a wonderful little bloom. But yeah, real cutie there. Absolutely love her. Then over here behind this little guy, all the way back there, we have several little blooms on Leptodes. Oops, there it is. Leptodes bicolor, and a few more to come out on her. So then I did move out Vanda Peaches here, which is in full bloom. Absolutely cute. She was growing up in the pot on the shelf above her, because as you see, she's almost as tall as this whole shelf here. Let me zoom back out. Yeah, you see she's almost as tall as the shelf that she's sitting on, just full of roots. She has, her keiki has a spike coming up too, which is very nice. But yeah, Vanda Peaches, she's a winner. She's a real keeper. She absolutely blooms for me every year. She's made several fans that do bloom. I'm sure they'll come out with blooms. She's got several little fans, like 5 of them, I do believe there. But yeah, she grows really, really well for me, and she always blooms every year. She's just a real winner. Real winner. Love Vanda Peaches. Nothing else to my knowledge is going on down here except for Cattleya Fairyland. Has a nice set of buds there. Oh, I did forget this little guy. This is that little one I just got to from Yoshi. The little Schnorchus. Not Schnorchus. Come on. Yeah, Schnorchus Jamata. Yeah. Yep. This little guy. And those little blooms are so hard to film. They are cute. These are, of course, went over. So, she's definitely a cutie. I do love my little miniatures. Absolutely adorable. But basically, I think that is it. The Cattleya Chantilly Lacets went over, so they're done. But then down here is the baby shelf, and everybody's doing good down there. So, I do believe that will do it for the weekend walk around this week, and we will take a look here at Vanda Peaches to say our goodbyes. So, yep, that will do it, you guys. That will, hopefully you could hear me over the fan. I do think I started talking a little lighter. I hope it's okay. But yeah, if you could like, share, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. If you could, if you want to join my channel, I have paid and free subscription, and if you don't want to do that and you want to do a super thanks, I would really appreciate it. I'm so thrilled to announce that I have 5 full-time subscribers now, and I want you guys to know I really appreciate that. That is absolutely amazing. I really do appreciate that. I can't thank you enough for subscribing to my channel. That's awesome. And yeah, if you want to do a super thanks, that would be appreciated too. If you want to just watch the ads, that's even better. So anything works, guys. Anything works. It really does. So with that said, I do appreciate each and every one of you beautiful, wonderful people stopping by and hanging out with me. And bye for now, y'all. Till we meet again.